Okay, you know the drill. Here's all the rare sword enchants and my thoughts on whether they're good or not. So alphabetically, Billionaire is first. Billionaire is very special. It's very good, but it costs a lot of money. So at Billionaire level 3, you do twice the damage. That's double the amount of damage.
Now that's a lot of damage!
It's really good. But every hit costs you 300 gold, which means if you want to use Billionaire like in a Rage Pit, I did that once. I had Billionaire 2 in a Rage Pit. It cost me like 70,000 gold, but I got first place. So yeah, I mean now I have Mine Assault, thank God. But yeah, Billionaire is really good to use, really fun, really. It's just a really good enchant, really damage wise. You just have to be rich, really. So mostly Billionaire would be used for like events, maybe like raffle or pizza if you want to kill people during that. Or I guess, I mean, I've just had it with me, been like streaking with a Moctezuma sword, and when someone decided to hunt me, just pack out the Billionaire. So yeah, it's pretty good, but you can't really use it at lower prestiges. You can kind of use it like the end of a prestige if you have money left over and you don't want to buy stuff. That's fine. Okay, next up is the enchant that most people think is the best, and I mean it's fine. It's combo Prune's Wrath, or just Prune for short. Every I think fourth strike you hit an enemy with lightning, and really what it does is true damage. And Prune is a bit special because 2 and 3 are very different. 2 is like, I think, 2 hearts of true damage, or 1.5, no, 2 hearts, but Prune 3 is 1 heart of true damage, but plus 1 for every piece of diamond they're wearing. So that means like a normal person would have, you know, chestplate and boots, so it would do 3 damage instead of 2, and Prune 1 is 1.5 damage. So Prune 2 is like the best for all around damage. Prune 3, I guess the best for hunting. So I guess, yeah. Like the problem I have with Prune is that it's very visible. Like everyone can see you're using it. You literally summon lightning. There's a big bang, or relatively big bang, and you know some people are very toxic. They'll just be like, "Oh, this guy is using Prune. Let me yeet on my dark pants and have an unfair fight where I have an advantage just because I have dark pants." And Prune is just useless in that situation. So using Prune is very risky if you're not actually hunting with it. Like, I have a Prune sword with Moctezuma, I wanted to streak with it and some guy was like, nope. So yeah, that's my problem with Prune, and that's why I don't think it's that good. And really just a little bit of true damage. I mean, Misery does more true damage technically. But yeah, I mean, it's still good, and it sells for a lot. So honestly, sell Prune. Next up, Combo Stun. So Combo Stun is probably one of the weaker ones. I think what it does, I mean, it stuns someone, so it kind of paralyzes them, or like puts them in place, they can't move anymore, and I think it gives them like a opposite of haste or something. They hit slower, I think. So like really big slowness, and they can't hit as fast, I think. So I guess in a 1v1 it's good. I've used it, it worked like once. I had a really good situation where I stunned someone and could hit them a few times, but I don't think combo stun is that good. Of course, if you're chasing someone and you can stun them, that's really good. But yeah, I mean, rare-wise, for a rare enchant, I don't think it's that good. Next up, my personal favorite, Executioner, and a lot of people think, you know, a lot of people would say Prune is the best and then Executioner. I think it's the opposite. I think Executioner is the best sword enchant you can have. Simply, I mean, in a 1v1, yes, a Prune is better. If you're just in a box or generally at mid streaking, Executioner is the best enchant. Simply because, I mean, Executioner gives you the chance to like deal the last amount of damage to people, and you just get so many more kills. Then you have so much more tenacity. You'll have, I guess, Rambo as well. Really want to use Rambo with Executioner. It's just a really good enchant. You get all the kills in a box. If you have like Golden Heart 3 Pants Executioner, you're gonna be able to survive as Beast for the whole event in a box. Maybe not if you're not in a box, but whatever. Executioner is the best sword enchant in my opinion. I mean, Billionaire is Billionaire, I guess DPS wise would be better, but it costs a lot of gold, so that's why Executioner. Funnily enough, Executioner 2 and 3 do exactly the same, and I'm not sure why. Maybe they didn't want to either buff 3 or nerf 2. Oh well. Even Executioner 1 is just really good. 2 is better, obviously. Next up, Gamble. Gamble is a weird one, because when it comes to Gamble, Gamble 1 is kind of the best option. Because 2 and 3 are just, like, too risky. So, you know, Gamble, when you hit someone, you have a 50% chance to either hit the enemy for true damage, or hit yourself for true damage. So Gamble really only works in a situation where you have, like, more healing, or just where you're already stronger than your opponent, and it just would finish the fight faster. So for streaking, like Gamble 1, I had a Gamble 1 sword. It was pretty good. Really good, actually. But yeah, like Gamble 3, you can literally hit someone 4 times, be unlucky 4 times, and kill yourself. I mean, demonetize yourself. Die yourself. Whatever, this isn't Captain Sparkles, I can say kill. So Gamble is fine, but really just Gamble 1, 2 and 3 are a bit, I guess, more fun, but risky. Okay, next up, Healer. Healer is one of those sword enchants that ruins the sword, just like Soy Milk in the Binding of Isaac. You hitting someone, there's a 1 second cooldown, you heal them and yourself for a bit less than whatever you healed the person for. I'm not exactly sure about the numbers. I'll maybe have them on screen if I did that with the pants one. Whatever. So obviously it's not a sword for fighting, it's a sword for assisting your friend. Also really fun, it doesn't heal dark people. I found that out in a bad way. I mean, it's obvious that it doesn't, but yeah, Healer is weird. Like you maybe enchant a sword at like tier 2, it has like Pain Focus 2 and like combo damage, and you're like, wow, let me tier 3 this. And then it's just like Healer, and you're like, okay. And if it's not Healer 3, it's kind of eh. So yeah, Healer, not really good. Then next up, Hemorrhage. So Hemorrhage is a little bit similar to Combo Stun, but I think it's better. So Hemorrhage, what it does, it slows an enemy for a couple of seconds, and it also makes them not be able to gain absorption hearts, thanks English knowledge. It prevents them from gaining absorption, that's the word. So what Hemorrhage is really good for is for people who use golden heads. You know, they give 3 hearts of absorption. With Hemorrhage it's just like nothing. I mean, they also give red hearts, I don't know how many though, but not 3. So the Hemorrhage is really good against golden head users, and you know who mostly uses golden heads? Non-hoppers. Yeah. So Hemorrhage is really good against hoppers. If they don't use Vampire Witch hoppers, normally they do use golden heads because it is the best healing if you get a bunch of kills, which of course you do if you have kill aura and all the other nonsense. So yeah, Hemorrhage really makes them, I guess panic maybe would be the wrong word, not like they care about the game. Yeah, otherwise in a 1v1, I mean, it does slow the enemy. I don't think the slowing would work on B-Hop. I don't think stunning would also either work on B-Hop. Huh. But yeah. I guess it's fine. I mean, I've had someone really want my Hemorrhage sword. Like, I had a Hemorrhage sword and someone was like, oh, I want to buy that, and they ended up giving me the Pain Focus 3 Executioner that I told you about last episode, or last video. So, I guess Hemorrhage... I mean, he thought Hemorrhage was really good. I don't know, though. Pain Focus 3 Executioner was kind of OP. Anyway, next up, Knockback. Starts with a K. Yeah, Knockback. what to say? Bad. Fun, but bad. So, I guess the only use of Knockback would be in the OG map, using it on Sky, and on King of the Ladder, knocking people off. But otherwise, Knockback isn't good. Knockback 3 is 9 blocks more knockback, which is a lot. So I guess you can like hit your friend closer to an enemy or something if you're hunting, but otherwise knockback. I mean, everyone in Skyblock is like knockback bad, and it does make sense. I mean, I guess if someone is hunting, you could like turn around, knock them back, and then keep running. But then it would be a utility sword, like bullet time or something. Anyway, next up is Speedy Hit, and Speedy Hit is, I think, the only one of these enchants that I haven't used. I don't think I've ever seen a Speedy Hit sword. Does it still exist? I don't know, this list has it. So, Speedy Hit is a combo swift, but on drugs it's every hit. Or is it every, like, first hit? Let me... Okay, gain speed 1, gain for 9 seconds on hit, 1 second cooldown. Apparently is what it says here. So, speed 1, like I use soups, I use speed all the time. With first strike you get speed. So, speed, not good in my opinion. Not, at least not for me. I guess if you're using like vampire, you're not using first strike. Speedy Hit might be okay, like if you're chasing someone you can hit them, you get speed. I see the appeal. I don't think it works out Chief though. And last but not least, maybe it is the least though, the punch. Another just fun item. It's only rare because if more swords had that, it would be stupid. You can punch people into the air. It's like escape pod. They just get knocked into the air like 50 blocks or something. So it is fun. You can like climb onto the tree faster. You don't have to use obsidian, and that's about it. It's not useful. I mean, I've used punch to like hit someone off of a friend. So I guess again, like knockback, if you're getting chased, you can punch them into the air, and while they're airborne, they can't move on the vertical axis as quickly. But not really good. So yeah, best enchants definitely Billionaire, Prune, Executioner, Gamble 1, and that's pretty much it. Maybe Hemorrhage. All of the other ones are kind of poo-poo. So yeah, that was it. My official opinion on rare sword enchants. Next up I'll be doing darks, probably. Very fun. Yeah, thanks for watching.